Greetings, YouTube family. Welcome to this video, a video that is based on basically two videos that I've made previously for this channel, and those videos were titled "Zambia, Where Did the Ball Drop?" and "Our Parents, Where Did the Ball Drop?" And uh, those videos were analytical videos trying to look at the past and using a personal perspective and how we can look at the past and find where things went wrong and how to fix them. And so, in the current dispensation, the current political context, now in Zambia, and my comment is going to relate well mostly with, of course, the video titled Zambia, Where Did the Ball Drop? And also the video, Our Parents, Where Did the Ball Drop? And so Zambia, which is now ushered in a new government in the form of the UPND government, is now, as we may look at the current stance of the new government, at a new juncture. And in the video where I talked about uh, parents and the decisions they make, in this 2021 election, we, the millennial generation of now parents, all might have inherited a government which was somewhat okay, and then elected in 2011 a government that ended up so disastrously for us in the past 7 years of its last days in power. We, as the millennial generation of Zambia, and generally still at the level of youth, I can say have fixed the problem that we caused. And it's important to look at where did we drop the ball. We may look at our parents, previous generations, and where the ball dropped, but now it's us, and we have to critically analyze ourselves. What led us to find ourselves in the ditch we found ourselves? What led us to elect such a government? And so, uh, from my perspective, I think we dropped the ball because we fell for populism, and Ichimwela. That's another way of putting it. In 2011, because the better option of the current government which we have put into power was there at that time, and we could have chosen sound ideas over popular ideas, over slogans and songs, over hype, and over just removal of the government that was there. And so we ushered in a government which, all things being equal, was likely to be disastrous, especially after the death of its founding leader, who was surrounded by a troop of ministers who were mostly hooliganistic in behavior. And so, whichever way, especially that he was old in years, whichever way the ball could have dropped on who would take over after his death, it was always most likely to fall on a bad candidate. And a bad candidate we got. And so, this is counsel for the next generation too, that there will not always be that opportunity to correct some of the mistakes that you can make as a generation. And this almost happened, as we almost had the government that has now just left office, almost going for a third term, and would have slipped back into a one party kind of totalitarian, authoritarian kind of system, and it would have been so difficult to correct that situation. And so this is counsel that much as young people, the studies show, are more likely to align themselves with more revolutionaristic kind of slogans, and we see that young people do get convinced a lot of the concepts that are more socialistic and even communistic, in some cases, in nature. It is important for us to know how sound these ideas are, how sound it is to be a capitalistic democracy, and how sound it is to be a social democracy and not a socialist state. There's a difference. And so we find that at this juncture, we at least may say to ourselves, as we work together with the next generation after ours, which is the Generation Z, from millennials, Generation Z, to secure a better future for the new generation which has just been born, the Alpha generation of our country. And so this is counsel to those who in future may have to make decisions at the ballot box, not to go with slogans, but to analyze the ideas, to analyze the quality of people, because democracy is supported by many institutions on the ground, but still one fundamental weakness that has been reviewed through the study of Zambia, and possibly even the recent situation in America with Donald Trump's kind of refusal to accept defeat in the previous elections, that democracy can be hijacked from the top. In short, presidents can sabotage a democracy because they do still, in the very structure of democracy, have a considerable amount of power. And so this is something to reflect on, that it is important that we did not unnecessarily drop the ball. So this is a follow-up on Zambia, where did the ball drop? Our parents, where did the ball drop? And so if you liked any of the information that I've shared in this video, or any other videos that you may find on this channel, kindly like, subscribe, share any of the content in those videos, or give a comment. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.